that's conniving, and that's why I feel like, like Lizzie just said, I feel a bit played as a fan because you've been playing like you really fuck with her, minus like the shots in the music, but now it's like, Doja, you a bitch. You're a fucking coward, bitch. If you got something to say, bitch, say it. If you feel like, damn. Why do you think that Doja posted it in general though? Like, because I see what people are saying. Towards the end of the video, she's talking about Nicki. She's pandering. I would never say this about her. Doja Cat is a hypocrite. The whole Megan segment is about Nicki. She's not dumb. She knows the video criticizes Nicki. She put that wig back on and went crazy. Lizzie is coming. Thank the Lord. No, Lizzie, please take it away, bitch. Fill me in because what?
The video that she posted is essentially about women in the music industry getting criticized, and she kind of wraps it all up to misogyny, and she kind of talked about male rappers and just male figures who contribute to this. But then Nicki was discussed pretty much the whole time when discussing Megan and the issues she's been dealing with. So that's why Barb's, and even I'm a kitten, I feel like this is all on purpose. And she knows, obviously, because she watched the video, that Nicki and her family are being criticized because that's what it is. Along with the latest song that Doja Cat released, and I think you talked about it, where it seemed like she was throwing Nicki shade, and also her album Scarlet in a song called Skull and Bones, amongst so many other songs where it seems like she's throwing shade at Nicki. And lastly, there's a video of her performing Get Into It, yeah, I want to say yesterday, where during the part where she would typically go like, I love you, Nicki, she kind of laughs, still says it, but she laughs about it. So that's really all it is. But even me as a hybrid, I feel like she was very intentional with it, and she knew people would talk about it. And earlier today, she promoted her album. And that's all I have to say.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. Even though you are a hybrid and you're a fan of both, you be putting me on and you be calling it a fair game. And I think like it is what it is. Okay, let me ask you this before you go, because I ain't talk about this yet. But do you think that anything that Nicki had to say earlier today is any way foreshadowing?
I don't know what she said.
Okay, basically,
I wasn't on to know.
Basically, she was just saying like, paid moles, and like, she's gonna be handing out pink slips, aka unfollowing and blocking at her own time, like at her own pace. And once she does that, like it's excuse me, you should follow suit. So anybody that she unfollows or blocks, you should follow suit or whatever. So that's really what it is.
Oh no, I don't think it was related to that because how could she have predicted that Doja was gonna tweet a YouTube video?
Well, I don't know. Oh
so
wait,
just because of that, I think I don't think that they're related to each other. But has Nicki hinted about her and Doja before? Yeah, remember that tweet about the candles and the bald-headed scallywag or whatever it is that she said?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? I'll send it to you. But yeah, this was around the Scarlet era. I think it was last year that Nicki said something about lighting up candles, doing witchcraft, and like the bald-headed scallywag. But no, I don't think today was related.
Okay. Well, just one more question. To us, it doesn't seem like anything recent has popped off, but do you think that anything could have been inspired? Because remember, today is Monday. Okay, 7 days ago, it was Monday. It was the Met Gala. They was all in the same room. Do you think anything could have transpired?
Between Megan and Doja, possibly. Because another thing that I've noticed since I followed Doja's account earlier today, or maybe it was last night, there's an account called Doja Cat News.
Okay.
And they don't shade Nicki or any artist. They just in general share Doja Cat News, almost like their account from a label, to be honest. But what's weird is that after Doja posted that video in the clip that you just shared, they started making threads about Megan and Doja together and asking fans if they wanted more Megan and Doja content. Mind you, Doja would just wish this account a happy birthday yesterday, and they were thanking them for all the work that they do. If you go to Doja's account,
I saw it.
Account, right, that same account. Now, if you go look at that account, their latest tweets are about Megan and Doja, and I just found that interesting.
Ciao.
So, and I think she's dropping either this Friday or next week to give even more context.
You think she's gonna drop a single or the whole album?
The whole album.
But why would?
That's what we're thinking.
Why? But I don't think Doja would just drop an album like that, even though she's been in rollout mode. But she hasn't done any like pre-order, pre-save yet.
She posted a link about that today.
She did? Okay.
I could have sworn she did. Yeah, she posted it on her.
You know better than me, child. So
Instagram at noon. Yeah, she already started posting links and asking people to, I guess, pre-order or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I have to look back, but I definitely think that this is intentional, and I think that for the first time, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but she is pandering to the barbs, 100%, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Lastly, most of Nika's I know have the same train of thought that I do. We all believe that this is on purpose.
But can you call it pandering if it's like she knows what she's doing? Like she knows that like pandering is like, oh, like I love you, Nicki, right? But like this is more of a direct attack, indirectly but direct, because there's nothing nice about like the clip that is in that video.
Right, and that's why I'm calling it pandering, because, for so long she has been saying I love Nicki. When she's questioned about it, she defends Nicki, but at the same time, she has songs where she's throwing shots at her, or she'll do things that are the opposite of what she's saying. Basically, I'm just going based on her actions rather than her words.
Yeah.
And it seems like she knew that this was going to get the Barbs to talk. It has a picture of Megan on the video. And not only that, if you actually watch the video at the end, there's a whole topic discussing Megan and Nicki. So I think it's pretty obvious. But
okay,
I'm gonna hop off here. Okay. That's what I think. I'll update you if anything new comes up.
Please, thank you. Our job at this point is to do the opposite of what it is that she wants to be done, which is engagement and talking about it and stuff like that. At this point, and at every point, child, it should be, how Nicki want to handle it and stuff like that. And child, I just, really, I hope that she ignores her as well. I saw people telling Nicki to ignore, but if she wants to, say something in the song, I'm here for it. I'm here for it on both ways. And like Doja already been shooting for who knows how long at this point. I won't be buying Doja's album. I feel a bit played as a fan. Damn. We just need the timeline to keep it calm. Like keep it calm and keep it cute, because like why? And Lizzie, if anybody comes across that video of Doja performing last night where she laughs when she says I love you, Nicki, please send that to me. Why is she even shooting shots? That's conniving, and that's why I feel like, like Lizzie just said, I feel a bit played as a fan, because you've been playing like you really fuck with her and whatever, minus like the shots in the music. But now it's like this is like the ultimate, like, okay, there's been hybrids and we've had this, like some sort of semblance and or relationship here, but right now with this post and how it's, feeling, like how the fans are taking it, is like this is the ultimate drawing of the line. Doja is saying no more. I love you, Nicki. No more. We're not no hybrid shit. No more. We're breaking away. I hope we get the full story on why they fell out too. Because what the fuck? I don't know. Bruh. I don't know if we'll ever get it. And if we do get it, child, it's most likely going to be on, from Nicki's perspective, because Doja can't handle that. She gonna have to really, I don't know, do something, because remember, even in her interviews with, I think Ebro last year or whatever, like in her interviews, she still speaks highly on Nicki or denies throwing shots and stuff like that as well. So that's one of the, that's gonna have to change. Doja wants to be respected as a rapper, but the T is, don't quote me, she's got Meg, Ice Spice, and Cardi on her album. Meg, Ice Spice, and Cardi. You think she gonna throw a bone to Ice Spice at this point? And Cardi been hinting at that for years. Megan, she was posted up with Meg last week at the Met Gala. And this is why Doja, like, I really don't even want to be on no dragon shit, but bitch, you have the nerve to fucking promote your album, bitch. I could feel my blood boiling right now. Like, I'm really not even trying to be on this, but it's just like, but Doja, like, no. This is what's gonna really piss me off. It's because Doja, you don't need to do this. Yeah, I don't even personally believe, like, when everybody is saying, like last week with the Don Toliver feature, like I wasn't even planning to do too much on her, because It's not her song. At the end of the day, that's Don Toliver featuring Doja Cat. And then it really belongs to whoever owns it, is the movie or whatever. All of that aside, um, so it's like, okay, she's been dropping here and there and flopping a little bit here and there, but I wasn't gonna do too much because once again, of all of the other factors I just listed in, people are just seeing Doja Cat, and they're just putting it all on her as if she should be doing 5 million streams in a day. And sure, you could expect that, but also at the end of the day, that's not her song. It's not her algorithm. It wasn't on her YouTube channel. It was on Don Toliver's YouTube channel. So I wasn't even gonna do too much. But Doja, my point is right now is that like I wouldn't even say you're not even flopping that bad. You're not even flopping that bad to be this desperate to be using Nicki. You're not even flopping that bad. It's not even that bad. I guess she did some interview and she told them that like she's obsessed with like 70s and 80s music, and now with the wig that she wore the other night, it's like we're going back to pop Doja or cash grab music like people were saying. And so it's like, if we're going there, then like why would you be worried? She's really posting normal, like can't even claim hacked. Doja Niggas have been defending her. Now she seems fake. That Don Toliver feature was a diss. Yeah. And she tweeted saying, put the pieces together after seeing the online discourse. If Doja does her pop shit, then she'd hit those numbers. Facts. And so that's why I'm just like, why are you being desperate? Because you don't even have to do that. Like, you know? So I've been sort of kind of here for Doja a little bit. Like she's been like, okay, she cool, whatever, she funny or whatever. Because at first I used to never be able to be like, yo, what the fuck is she talking about? Like she just be talking about random shit when she on live, but I'm like, oh, like she kind of funny or whatever. You just got to take whatever it is that comes your way. And I'm still not really with the dragon because it's still going to run up her engagement. She's still giving her what she wants, and listening to the album is going to be that. So it's like, please try your best to not engage in that way, especially if you really feel like she is like using Nicki and the barbs. Like that's all I could really say. She's dumb as fuck. She probably wants to barbs out her fan base. It's very much given that. I mean, who else could they throw shots at though? They gotta come from for number one. Doja, you a bitch. You're a fucking coward, bitch. If you got something to say, bitch, say it. If you feel like Nicki is participating in misogyny or whatever when it comes to Megan or anything, say it. Like, and when I say it, I'm talking about say it in the music, right? Like, if even that, say it in the music. But to post a random ass YouTube video, like, bitch, I'm not about to go and run up this bitch views. What? You know how much views this bitch probably got because Doja Cat tweeted her link? Come on, bro. She go more viral if she say names. Facts. Like, bitch, Doja, you don't want that smoke. And you know what, bitch? If you was a motherfucking dead cat on the street and somebody, ran over you, I still wouldn't go save your ass, but I'm definitely not gonna save your ass now. Bitch, I see cats get run over every day. The fuck? Sorry. I can't believe that this day actually came. This bitch is really, really something.